Jay Wright, both microphone for tonight's festivities. And Jay rejoins us here for a second. My goodness,
Hey,
I think from a defensive standpoint, your philosophy always has been, hasn't it, to allow your guys a little bit of freedom on the offensive end if they expend the energy you need on the defensive end, Jay? Is that fair?
Yeah, exactly. And thanks for saying that nicely, Tim. Because Raph says I let them do whatever they want to do.
That's right, you're a great recruiter.
A little bit of freedom was nice, Tim. Thank you. Thank you.
This is a lot different than the first game you played against them, right? I mean,
yeah, you know what? I think we're a little bit more prepared as a team because we got older guys. When we played them the first time, we still had some young guys. We got a pretty veteran team, and you know, as you know, there was a lot going on this last couple of days that could have distracted them. I'm pretty pleased at the way they've responded with all the craziness going on around them.
Hey, Jay, would you please tell the story you told me to everyone about Roley when he got the program started and how you found out you were going to be opening his season?
Yeah, I didn't know the coach took the job, and I got a lot of calls from Florida media, and I was with Eddie Pinckney, and Eddie got a call, and someone said, Coach Massimino just took the Northwood job. And Eddie told me, and I said, wow. And Eddie goes, no, that's not wow. At the press conference, he announced that our first game will be home against Villanova.
unbelievable. And you bowed.
And of course we played. And I like that Rap's having fun with it now, Tim, but he said to me, of course you got to play him. What are you talking about?
He doesn't give you many choices, does he?
No, he doesn't. But I like seeing him yell at Jim Burr like the old days.
Yeah.
At least I was with them when he was yelling at those guys last time.
We were talking a little earlier about the great days of the Big East and how it's sort of back to the future in many respects with the new look Big East during media days. Jay, what was it like to be a young guy, a GA, during the time in the Big East when you had Louis at St. John's, and Big John at Georgetown, Roley and PJ and Boeheim and everybody at that time in the mid-80s?
Yeah, it was. My first game when we played Georgetown, you know, John Thompson was bigger than life at the time, and at the old Spectrum, the locker rooms were right next to each other. And I was so intimidated to see John Thompson. We came out of the locker room. Those two started cursing at each other. I can't say what they said, but one said, you this, the other one said, you that, you this, you that. And I was scared to death. And I thought they were going to fight, and they started laughing and hugged each other. I got used to that over the years.
Yeah, and that's what made Commissioner Gavitt so great, was how he was able to handle, Bill, those incredible egos that were so successful in coaching at that time.
They weren't egos with one another, though, Jay. You know what I mean? They were just, and plus they respected Dave for what he had accomplished and bringing these great personalities together.
That's the point. And you started that, Raph. You were you were like one of the guys they all looked up to. The fact that Dave Gavitt was such a great coach himself really put those guys in a situation where they were listening to him and respected him. And as you said, when they were with each other, they really had great respect for it. Like Louis and Roley, you know, if we had recruiting issues, Roley would just call Louis and just say, Louis, that's a violation. You can't do that. And Roley would say, oh, I'm sorry, Roley. You know me. I don't know the rules. and then Roley would hang up and say, you know what? He's right. You know he didn't do that on purpose.
Listen, thanks again, Jay, for the time. We really do appreciate it.
Great having you here.